Hey, composing gloves here, and in this MIDI music theory video, we're going to be talking about the imperfect authentic cadence. So we talked about the perfect one, and here's a perfect authentic cadence. This looks like, it's just kind of weird looking at it in a piano roll. Oh yeah, oh man, forgot how good that sounded. But now we're gonna be dealing with the imperfect authentic cadence. Well, what is that? Well, we have that. Now I want to say something else too. I said earlier that there's a family of these cadences. It's a mom and a dad family. Okay, it's not a big family. It's just two. There's the you could break it off into a lot of other smaller ones if you really wanted to. But the perfect authentic cadence is, the 5 going into the 1 with the tonic. They're both in root position, and the tonic is in the melody. Like that has to be C on the 1 for a C. If we were doing in D major, it must be D in the melody on the root position D chord. So the imperfect authentic cadence is sort of like you have that perfect family member, and then as they're coming down the hallway, you stick out your leg and trip them. That, my friends, is imperfect. So what we need to do is we need to screw up this perfect cadence. It still must be authentic. So you still have the same last name, just you're the imperfect one. So here we have a G. We're going to leave this one alone. Okay, we'll just leave that alone for now. Let's just do this. Now, it is an imperfect authentic cadence. Why? Because it's still an authentic cadence. It's still a 5 or a 7 or a 5/7 chord. And it is still going, here it's just a 5. And it is still going to a 1 chord, so it's still authentic. But now the top note is no longer a C, it is a G, which is not the tonic. So still sounds very final though. So how can we get it like even more imperfect? Because we can get further and further away from this. So we could change this to an E. So now it's a, what is that? A first inversion. And we will go ahead and move this to a C, and we'll move this G up here. What the heck? And I'm ignoring part writing right now. We're just looking at cadences. And over here we can change this by, now we have this upward motion, so it'll still sound pretty final. So to solve this, we're just gonna get rid of that A. We're just gonna make these whole notes. What the heck? And let's make this G a D, and let's make this D a B. So now it's definitely not a perfect authentic cadence. We've not only did we trip them, but we tripped them and threw pie in their face or something. So now it's a, what is D? That's a third. So that's the first inversion. This is a first inversion. Well, that already breaks the rules. Here we have, C is still, okay. So we still have C in the melody over here. So at least we have that. That's that's a thing. So here's what it sounds like. So this sounds, as you can tell, way less final. Now I have octaves going on, which is a problem. So we're gonna move that. I'm gonna obey that rule, and we'll just do this. So now it'll sound. So now it'll sound a little more cadency. So you see, it just doesn't sound near as final. So it's still pulling towards somewhere. We still have that resolution, but now we can use it as sort of a jumping off point to go somewhere else. So that's some of the uses of the imperfect authentic cadence. And once you understand the perfect authentic cadence, super duper easy to spot the imperfect authentic cadence. Just is it root position, and is E in the melody? Is the tonic in the melody? So in this case, it would be C. Nope. So no. If we were to change this to a C, and just to a G, and change this to a C. This has now, there are some, actually I think this is okay, but ignoring part writing, this would be fine. This would be considered perfect authentic cadence. So hopefully you can see the difference. It was a pretty drastic difference from the first one. So inversions can really mess with things. If you have any questions about this, let me know. Subscribe, and have a blessed day. Or if you clicked on this video, hopefully not, but you might be saying, why would I want to make a click sound? What's important to me about click sounds? That's the sound, by the way. And if I turn off all these crazy variations, this is just, you can get something like that. You might be saying, why would I want something like that? Well, they are great for hardstyle leads.